Okay, this is a smart activity that goes with station teaching. It's on idiomatic expressions. The ideal situation is that kids will be in groups of 4 to 6 and rotate through the station for about 10 minutes each. I'm going to go through the activities and explain how a kid would you do them, a group of students would do them, and what they're good for. All right, now the first thing they would do would be to look at the question of idioms in a general sense. What's your gut feeling? Yes or no? Would you want to be on the ball? Yes. Would you want to let the cat out of the bag? Oh, and it goes back because I use the activity builder, and you could do that. Uh, so it's both a assessment and a teaching tool. There's a self-correct in there. Hit the nail on the head. No. Yes, you would. So kids will learn. It'll reinforce what they know and sort of correct what they have misunderstandings about. Now that version works with Smart Notebook 11 or 11 or higher. If you have under that, I've done the same activity, but a little bit of a different way, where they could just drag them down. I started already, and they could do it this way. You don't want to miss the boat. You don't want to pay an arm or leg. I just did this, and then there's a self-correct here also. They pull this over here, and the other side's hidden off screen, and then they can see where they got it right or wrong. Now the next activity is to literally draw uh, 4 or 5 of the things, the idioms. Now, the reason why this is a good idea because it kind of points to the differences between the literal and the figurative expression, but also they can kind of start to think of why is miss the boat, missing an opportunity. So they could sort of uh, intuitively sort of get as best they can um, the ideas. So they would just use the draw tools and hit the nail on the head. And when I did those, they would just go to the next one, put the pen down. Then the next one is using them in context. And I have little hints here of scaffolding devices. You knew the exact answer. You really hit the nail on the. So if they didn't know that, if they were really lost, they could just click this, dissolve, and they get a choice. Jamie told me that there was no party, and then everyone yelled surprise when I came home. He really pulled the wool. Oh, I remember that over my eyes, so they could write that in. And there's more of that here. And then finally, the ones they didn't do, they have to sort of match. If you're feeling you're doing a great job, you might be on the ball. If things are going my way, I might have it made in the shade. If I'm the only one who didn't know something, I was left in the dark. And then if I got the facts of the story from the source, I heard it straight from the horse's mouth. Then again, I have a self-correct here where they put this in and then they can see if they got it right or wrong. And that's it. Then at the end, if they save their work and you have uh, done it for 4 stations, you'll have 4 different versions. You'll be able to go back and assess the student's work. You'll have a document, a record of what they did, where they went right, where they went wrong. Hopefully they did it all right because there are enough built-in hints and scaffolds in there. All right, that's the end.